beautiful, loving messages. Take that. That's beautiful. But also always ask yourself, is this serving my highest good? Welcome to Spirit Guides, episode number 7. This was a little bit of my music. The track was called 7 Keys to Heaven. So we are in episode number 7 of Spirit Guides, and today it's about deceased loved ones as spirit guides. So if there are ghosts around you, maybe you want to call the Ghostbusters. But what's the number of the Ghostbusters anyway? I don't know. Don't call the Ghostbusters. Call the Dream Shaman. No, don't call me. I don't like phone calls. Reach out to the Dream Shaman if you have any ghosts or something. Today I want to talk about specific spirits. I'm getting directly into the difference between deceased loved ones and angels from a metaphysical understanding. So don't say, why angels? So the difference is angels are a high vibrational form of energy, and they are always unconditionally loving, and they are divinely from God, creator, and they are always good. And that's the difference to deceased loved ones. So there could be, I want to say it directly, deceased loved ones are spirits of dead people, and they have their good and bad intentions. So you want to make sure that you don't get their bad intentions. So before you get into direct contact with I see dead people, with dead people, you just ask for divine protection. You could ask Archangel Michael, dear Archangel Michael, please protect me, or Shiva, Ganesh, Hanuman, Obi-Wan Kenobi, whatever your faith is. So ask for your divine protection in your own awesome way, and then you can be sure that they don't harm you. But it's always good to ask an expert or psychic medium or someone if you're not sure about things. So deceased loved ones could be maybe someone from your family, your spouse, or your grandparents or something. And usually their energy is most often still around where they have been. I mean, everywhere you go, you leave your footprints. So these walls here, everything has energy and everything has footprints. So your house is full of many different energies. And if you want to raise the vibration of your house, you can get a distance healing energy session with me. I also do house clearings in that. When you are in contact with deceased loved ones, they can be spirit guides. Because what are spirit guides? From my perspective, my opinion is that spirit guides are loving beings who are willing and able to give you guidance, to give you love, to bring you into a good vibration that you really manifest what you desire, and they help you. And they don't try to trick you or something. That's not what I see as spirit guides. That would be spiritual deception. So let's just be guided gently by loving beings. And I'm not judging anything, anyone, but I'm just telling my perspective, and you have to be aware. When you're dealing with angels, it's all fine, but when you're dealing with deceased loved ones, this requires some intelligence, some, what's the word? It's common sense, using common sense, of course. So when there's someone, let's take an example, your grandfather is somehow in your energy, maybe in the house or someplace you go and you feel this energy, maybe you even sense some voices or something, or you know someone, like usually pets like dogs and cats and little children who are not so much deceived by our bullshit beliefs, they perceive and sense psychically when spirits are there. So maybe you know a little child who says, oh, there's always this old guy around, and you're like, what? You should listen to this child. This child is clever, not maybe this child has ADHD, attention dialed into higher dimensions. So you listen to the best, you know? And this, for example, this grandfather wants to communicate with you, and there's maybe some unresolved issues, or maybe this being just has a message for you, like saying everything is okay, you don't have to worry about me, I love you. That's usually what always comes out. And Katie, a lot of people lack common sense. Yeah, I can't change that. I just can inspire people by living by example. Yeah, let's just use common sense. I mean, if there's someone who's coming into your energy, use your common sense, your discernment. If the intentions of that being are good for you or not. And with deceased loved ones, it can be both. So why is that? Some other thing is like this is we have different dimensions and planes, you could say. So we have the physical plane here, hello, can touch you, and we have the astral realm. That's the word, realm, physical realm, astral realm, causal realm. I think that's also how they describe it in these soul archetypes books that I've referred to in last episode about twin flames, twin souls. And you have the spiritual realm. So the angels are in the higher dimension, they're in the spiritual realm, and dead people, the spirits of them, they are usually in the astral or causal realm, in the astral realm. It's not as high as the spiritual realm as angels. And there's still some kind of, maybe you could say like ego or karma, or they have their own characteristics. And they have their, usually your ancestors have so many unresolved issues. I could just say that because any of all of you, all of our ancestors, they have so much crap in their energy. That's just how it is right now. But thank God we're living in a time where everything gets cleared up and we're moving into a more peaceful world. That's my vibration, my vision. That's what I'm holding for us. And all of you beautiful beings do it too, hopefully. So there's no one to judge or blame for that, but it's just true that these spirits have unresolved things, and this could mean very practically that, for example, let's take your grandfather wants to connect with you, and he's giving you these beautiful, loving messages. Take that. That's beautiful. He may give you some, maybe here's a book, or here's travel to this place, or and something comes up for you, and you could follow that guidance when it feels good for you. But also always ask yourself, is this serving my highest good? And always ask your guides for help and protection, like I said, Michael or Obi-Wan Kenobi or some other being. And then you just when you feel, or when you get confirmed that something is not good for you, this could mean, for example, this spirit has had some unresolved issues around money or health. You don't want the sicknesses of your ancestors. You don't want the lack mentalities. You don't want to be poor. So just be aware of what energy you are pouring into you. What you are. Oh, it's giving me headaches right now. It feels so low. But I also, at the same time, I feel very loved and protected. And maybe it's also the light here. Okay, better now. So if you feel like something's giving you a headache, use common sense. I don't say ignore those spirits. There's always, I'm optimistic, I always see something beneficial within everything. Just take what's good and leave the rest behind. What's not good, give it to the angels, and that's fine. And beautiful, beautiful things can just come up. And beautiful things can happen when you connect with what's beyond our physical realm. There are so many beautiful gifts that can just come up. And also, why not follow your curiosity sometimes? My curiosity has led me to so many beautiful things. I wouldn't sit here if it wasn't for my curiosity. Okay, just let me say one more time, just be aware. It's good or bad, and then so I hope this is good for you. If you like it, give a thumbs up. And let's see if you've got any questions. Feel free to ask a question. Is there anything of importance I need to share? Maybe just one more thing to say is, don't just call the Ghostbusters and bust anything away. Face what is there, step by step. And you don't have to be afraid of. I've seen many things. Anything's possible in this world, and you don't have to be afraid of anything. Okay? Please don't be afraid. Don't worry. Be happy. There's some good reason that anything happens to you. You just watching this video right now is a good sign from the universe. Okay, if you don't have any questions, I would say that's it for today. And it's done. Thank you very much for coming by. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell. Boom! Just imagine my singing bowl here. Hit the bell button for notifications and updates. And see you soon. I'm sending you blessings of ancestral bliss, love, peace, and gratitude. Yes. or some other being? Hmm?